Haunted houses are already terrifying enough on their own. Every creak, every shadow, every strange sound at night makes your skin crawl. But what if you didn't just have one haunting to deal with? What if you combined 5 of the most infamous cases in paranormal history and put them all under one roof? That's exactly what we're doing tonight. We're taking elements from Amityville, the Perron family haunting, the Enfield poltergeist, the Smurl haunting, and the Bell Witch, and mixing them into one ultimate nightmare scenario. So imagine stepping into a house where every one of these horrors exists all at once. Let's see how it plays out. The house itself, Amityville. The outside looks normal enough. Just another 2-story home with windows like watchful eyes. But inside, the walls remember blood. This is where it begins, straight out of Amityville. You walk through the halls and immediately feel the heaviness in the air. Doors close on their own. Unseen footsteps follow behind you. And sometimes, if you're unlucky enough to glance at a window, you might see glowing red eyes staring back from the darkness outside. The kind of house that doesn't just feel haunted, it feels alive, feeding on whoever dares to enter. The atmosphere, the Perron family haunting. But the atmosphere is worse than just a bad feeling. Like the Perron family experienced in Rhode Island, this house is thick with a presence that wants you to know it's there. The smell of rotting flesh sometimes seeps from nowhere. You hear dragging sounds across the floorboards upstairs, even though no one's there. At night, you're jolted awake by the sensation of someone pulling on your legs or whispering your name. And just like the Perrons claimed, you know the spirit behind it all isn't just any random ghost. It's something ancient, something that wants to claim the house as its own, and maybe you along with it. The disturbances, the Enfield poltergeist. If that isn't enough, add in the chaos of the Enfield poltergeist. The haunting doesn't just watch you, it interacts violently. Furniture moves across the room with a loud scrape. Chairs flip over. A dresser suddenly slams against the wall, inches away from crushing you. Voices echo from dark corners, sometimes mimicking your own, sometimes speaking in a guttural tone that doesn't sound human at all. And just like in Enfield, the haunting begins to focus on individuals, picking one person in the house to torment, to throw across rooms, to mock in the dead of night. The escalation, the Smurl haunting. Now add the escalation of the Smurl family case. At first, the activity seems like it could be manageable, knocks, voices, shadows. But it never stays small. It builds and builds until the violence is undeniable. The walls bleed with strange stains. The smell of sulfur lingers in the air. And then the attacks turn physical. Scratches appear on your body. Loud bangs shake the walls at all hours of the night. Sometimes you hear screams echoing from the basement, even when it's empty. It's no longer just about scaring you. It's about breaking you. The malevolent spirit, the Bell Witch. And finally, we bring in the Bell Witch. Unlike other hauntings, this one doesn't just hide in shadows. It speaks clearly, loudly, and directly. The entity knows your name, knows your secrets, and taunts you every single day. You hear it in the walls, in the ceiling, in the air around you. Sometimes it laughs. Sometimes it screams. Sometimes it whispers things you wish you could forget. And like the Bell Witch was said to do, it doesn't just haunt the house, it follows you, making sure there's no escape. Altogether, the nightmare house. So picture it. You're living in a home where the walls bleed, the furniture moves on its own, and unseen hands grab at you in the night. A house where voices mock you, shadows stalk you, and a presence whispers from the dark. Every classic haunting you've ever feared, all rolled into one. Amityville's sinister energy, the Perrons' dark atmosphere, Enfield's violent poltergeist activity, the Smurl family's escalating torment, and the Bell Witch's relentless, intelligent voice. It's not just a haunted house, it's the worst haunting imaginable. A place that doesn't want you to leave, but if you stay, it might not let you live. Individually, these hauntings are terrifying. but combined, they create a nightmare scenario no one would survive. Maybe that's why these stories continue to scare us, because deep down we wonder, what if all those legends, all those hauntings, all those spirits were real? And worse, what if they were waiting in the very house you call home? If you enjoyed this mix of hauntings, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more terrifying explorations of the paranormal. And tell me in the comments, which haunted house would you never want to spend the night in?